Hey everybody, it's Nintuba64 here. Welcome to part 4 of my Let's Play of Pokemon Firered. In the last episode, we got to Pewter City, and in this episode, we're going to do all the things you can do in Pewter City, and probably go on to the next route. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. The Pewter Gym's Brock isn't like that, not one bit. What type could he use? Well, his name is just B with the word rock after it, so I could assume, but that would be so cliche. You know? Anyways, we are heading in here to heal up our Pokemon, and now I think we should actually go and challenge Brock. Because, you know, challenging people, it is good. Challenging and attempting to not kill, but knock unconscious their Pokemon. Just head downwards. Who are you? Hi, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming a Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. No! It's a free service, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. Well, let's get started. Holy crap. Oh my god. That is literally the first time I had ever actually tried to walk on the sand. I thought it was impossible to do. That means this trainer is actually avoidable. Holy crap. My life is forever changed. Anyways, stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. That seems a distance, not time, and how big would one fixed have to be if that's the distance I was from him? I would believe it if it was the unit of time, you know, infinite full restores, unless I can one-hit KO, which is pretty likely. So, just gonna use Water Gun, it's a quad weakness to the Geodude, which has pretty crap special defense, so I'm not surprised that I defeated him. And I get 183 experience points, just shy of leveling up to 15, which is a-okay. Squirrel used Water Gun, and just gotta defeat your Sandshrew. I only had a ×2, like, super effectiveness to that, so I wasn't sure it was gonna one-hit KO, but I was pretty sure. Anyways, our defense actually increased by 2 that time, which is good. And light years isn't time, it measures distance, which was actually possible due to the defense EVs gained by defeating those two guys. In fact, pretty unlikely, actually very, but it's possible. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident, even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard, and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all of them my name minus B type. Fwahaha! Or Fahaha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best! And Leader Brock would like to battle. Starting off this battle, I just gotta tell you something. Pretty much, if you have Charmander, get him to level 14, have Metal Claw, he'll be quad weak to both of your Pokemon. If not, that means you have either Squirtle or Bulbasaur, which means you will totally wreck him. Squirtle used Water Gun. And he's quad weak, so yeah, I'd be very surprised if that didn't defeat him. And I know I'm really over-leveled for this point of the game, but I can't get any of my team members until later, so yeah man, sorry, or women, if you're watching it. Anyways, his Onyx, I guess I can't explain the AI. He will use any move randomly until he can one-hit KO you with one of his moves. Then he'll just use that move, even though he should always just use the most damaging move. And Squirtle gets to level 16 from this battle and 2 special attack. So all of our stats were, or at least defense, and special attack were in the mid-20s. So just take note of that. And I get the Boulder Badge from Brock. And just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of the battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Ryan got 1,400 Pokédollars from me. Anyways, this is something known as evolution. Anyone who's ever played a Pokemon game should know what it is. It's pretty much when a Pokemon meets a certain prerequisite, such as reaching a certain level, leveling up with a certain move, being traded, or having a certain stone used on it, it will level up. And whenever that happens, generally its stats get better. There are some that, like, it lowers the stats, like Trapinch to Vibrava, it lowers its attack dramatically. A TM, technical machine, contains a technique for a Pokemon. Using a TM teaches that move it contains to a Pokemon. TM is good for only one use, however, except in Gen 5 and 6, and probably 7 and 8, 9 and 10, and up to a billion. So, when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Now, our Squirrel just evolved, and what that does, it's good. See? The stats were in the mid-20s, now they're higher. Not that much higher, but higher nonetheless. And we have, yeah, pretty much that's evolution. And it's good. Now, we're only like 6 minutes and some odd number of seconds in. So, I believe I will actually go and do more stuff this episode. Maybe we should check out this random patch of grass. And yeah, there it is. I knew there was something hidden up there. Just had to look around for it. Anyways, why don't we go into the museum? Computer Museum of Science. Yes, it's $50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? I guess so. Right, $50. Thank you. I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. I didn't either. I don't think dragons really exist. Sorry, mister. I want a Pikachu, it's so cute. Anyways, just all these useful list guys, and yeah, space exhibit. Let's say that's just Challenger. It's not all blown up though, so it can't really be Challenger, even though that's terrible to say. Anyways, this is just the computer museum. It'll come into use a bit later for the sake of getting as many Pokemon as possible in this game, which, as I said in part 1, probably every part afterwards, I wonder. Okay, I was wondering if, even though I haven't exited, do I have to pay every time I just pass that guy? If I did, that would suck. That would, like, literally suck. But I don't, and I've never actually been in this part. No, I'm joking. Just gotta look at the very pretty flowers. And you know, I think it is finally time to go and get a very useful item. What is this item, you might ask? Oh, Ryan! I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oaksade. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. And we get the running shoes from the AD. Ryan switched shoes with the running shoes. Press the B button to run. Pretty much hold the B button anywhere and you'll run. And let's read about something. There's a letter attached. Hey Ryan, here's running shoes. Always cheer from Mom. So yeah, we can move faster, and it's good. I do think I'll fight some of the trainers on this route before leaving you guys. Excuse me. You looked at me, didn't you? Maybe for a second or two, but I don't need you. I already have a girlfriend, and we're very committed. So, sorry Janice. I only want to be your friend. Unless you use, like, Sand Attack, then I'll want to kill you because Sand Attack's an annoying move. But let's just defeat your Pidgeys. We got all the experience in the world. Yeah, I know some of you guys are probably bummed about the fact that I have not gotten the second member of my team yet. But don't worry. Once I get the second, like, I'll get the second member between the second and third gym, I believe. And the next 4, a gym later. So, like, I'm gonna get the last 4 members of my team really close together. It's kind of ridiculous. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. You did? I don't remember you. Oh yeah, you're Colton. You're the one who never battled, was at the beginning and said, hey, all my buddies are they're like out to kill your guts. Hey Colton, you're kind of a butthole. Do you know how much time your Weedles and Kakunas wasted us? You didn't ever poison us though, so I'm not that mad. But, yeah, if you poison me this time, it's just karma, but you aren't, because I'm gonna kill you, and your death will keep you from poisoning me. It's pretty logical. Anyways, let's look at the stat gains from a Wartortle as opposed to a Squirtle. See, they are better, and my defense is actually not as terrible as I previously thought it was. Still not the best, but it's not terrible. And hey Colton, you're sending out your Caterpie. Yeah, look what I say to your Caterpie. Boom. I know that's kind of stupid, but hey, who cares? You beat me again. And I got 120 Pokédollars for winning. Anyways, you are the greatest trainer of all time. You know why? He wears the most comfortable clothes ever. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Oh yes they are, Shorts Guy. Oh yes they are. Youngster Ben would like to battle. And oh no, a youngster with a Rattata? That's unheard of. Only Joey's allowed to have a Rattata, or at least one of the top percentage of Rattatas. You know, because having perfect IVs totally makes Rattata good. It's not like they can influence the stat at 100 by more than 32 points, or 31 points, sorry. And Ekans. Ekans, not a great Pokemon, but I do like its ability. Intimidate means its defense is pretty much increased. Well, yeah, because whenever it's sent out against a Pokemon, it will lower its defense. Not permanently, of course, just till it switches out or uses a move to raise its defense again. So, I won't be using one, but it's not bad. And we get 945 EXP points. Why can't we just call them experience? Darn character limits! Anyways, let's go fight some more people. You appear to be a bug catcher, so hi, I'll name you Stanley. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Oh, excuse me guys. Now, bug catcher Stanley would like to battle. That's not how you spell Greg, there's supposed to be a J at the end. Now my Wartortle will, you know, I'm actually just gonna tackle you instead. Really? If that poisons me. Hey, didn't poison me. I really am just gonna tackle. Because, wow, I can't one-hit KO with a tackle. If I poison this time, I'll say, you know, I deserve that. I am gonna tackle now because it will kill him and, you know, saving water gun PP. I could just time travel and go back and heal, but you guys don't really want to watch that. I'm gonna switch back to water gun. No. I really like this music. And that level up was kind of crap. My HP is increasing a lot because most of these Pokemon, I know Kakuna will get defense EVs instead of HP, I believe, but I think most of the bugs give defense or HP. I know like Wurmple does, but Wurmple isn't easily obtainable in this game. And bug catcher Greg. So now Metapod, so just use Water Gun because it's physically defensive. At least he knew to evolve his Pokemon, but if that Metapod was one level higher, I would just slap him in the face, because he should have not let it be a Metapod still. And I think I'll battle you now, I guess. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? Actually, I do happen to be wearing shorts right now. Cargo shorts. They have a fistload of pockets, and I love it. And hey, Calvin sent out Spearow, a much better Pokemon than Pidgey. But one that I'm not using. Oh, I will be using a flying type this round, but not Spearow. Or Spearow, or Pidgey, or Pidgeotto, or Pidgeot. Anyways, just use your Fury attack and waste all the time in the world. All of the time. And I'm gonna use my Water Gun and spit it all over you. You get 174 experience points. I've defeated youngster Calvin, and I get 224 Pokédollars for winning. So gotta run back up and meet the little girl. I'm a little girl. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. And I'm sorry if you don't like the fact that this is a very battle-heavy episode. I'm sorry, and it's not even the most interesting battle because it's mostly just, you know, spamming water gun, and I can't really say it's a speedrun because I have the animations on. And speedrunners don't do that. In fact, they don't fight non-required fights either. So, this is not a speedrun at all. Hey, the first thing I didn't want to hit KO, and that's actually because female Nidorans are fairly defensive. Nidoran male is more offensive, Nidoran female more defensive, all the way through their evolutionary lines. Same BSTs, just like the Nidoran male has better special defense stats. No, I think their offensive stats in Gen 6, like physically, are exactly the same. And it's actually higher than it was in this gen. So I don't know exactly. They're good Pokemon though. I won't use them anymore. So I've used them in a bunch of previous runs of this game, so yeah. Anyways, let's get all the way to level 20. So yeah, we got Vicus. And Bite is actually a really good move for this Squirtle because it can have flinch hacks, and this isn't a very fast Squirtle. But it's a special move in this game, so yeah. What do and Portal forgot Tail Whip, and I learned Bite. Now send out your Metapod and allow me to kill it. This time with Bite. I don't get Stab, but it is a higher power move than the Water Gun. Water Gun's only 40 power. Bite is 60 power, which means they actually, when used by a double Portal, have the same base power. Since there's no weakness or resistance, they would literally do the exact same amount of damage. So I'ma just beat you, and then catch some Pokemon, and call this a route. Last Robin sent out Jigglypuff. And Wartortle. Jigglypuff is actually very specially defensive as opposed to physically, so I am going to use Tackle. There. Why is Tackle missing so much? Oh no. Wartortle, you're asleep. Shoot. Don't use that. Okay, Defense Curl. Well, raise your physical defense, so I do need to stick to using special attacks such as my Bite or Water Gun. So, which is not really like that wasn't my name. Then per pound won't hurt that much. It's Jigglypuff has pretty low physical attack and special attack really. Jigglypuff is decent, but I'm not a fan of it. And my Wartortle finally wake up and use Water Gun and hopefully destroy Jigglypuff. Yes, the juice is dead. That sounded kind of terrible to say, but yeah, the juice is dead. And we've defeated Lost Robin. And you know what, guys? I think this episode, I'm gonna talk to this guy. We better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. I'm going to catch some Pokemon and in this episode. One of the first Pokemon that I will be looking for is Noskuro. Actually, I'm just going to cut out until I get to the Pokemon that I do want to find. Okay, this is one of the Pokemon I wanted to find, and I have my Pikachu just because I was going to train it up to have Thunder Wave to make catching it easier, but that's fine. Jigglypuff is fairly rare on this route, but I found it pretty early, only after like 5 encounters, so I'm not mad. Just I'm gonna use one more Thunder Shock, and hopefully I do not crit. But maybe I'll paralyze it. Sadly I didn't. And now I'm just gonna go to my bag and start chucking balls at it. So, 9 Pokeballs. This should catch pretty easy. They don't have the highest catch rate in the world, but it's not too low either. And we do catch Jigglypuff. There is one more Pokemon I want to catch. And Jigglypuff stage was added to the Pokédex, number 39. The nickname, I do not think I will. There's one more Pokemon I want to catch, but I'll probably catch 2 of it. for reasons you'll see. And trust me, Jigglypuff is rare. I just automatically found it again in a row. It's possible. It's actually a 1 in 400 chance, but it's still possible. So cutting to the next encounter that I actually want to get. Okay, here's the next Pokemon that I want to find. Nidoran Male. In Firered, it is a 14% chance on this route of finding him. In Leaf Green, it is a 1% chance. And the reason I'm going to catch 2 of them is because normally chances are like even. You know, 50, 20. There's a 14% chance of finding Nidoran Male and a 1% chance of finding a Nidoran Female. So instead of going and trying to get a Nidoran Male, there's an in-game trade that you can trade a Nidoran Male for a Nidoran Female. So I'm going to catch 2 Nidoran Males, one to fully evolve, and the other one to keep as a Nidoran, trade for the Nidoran Female, and to fully evolve that. So now that the Nidoran Male is paralyzed, I'm going to try to catch it. And hopefully be successful. Yes. Nidoran Male was caught. And for some reason, an upward-facing arrow with a circle at the bottom does Male. I don't know. And this is the grass type Pokemon. I didn't think that was what it was. Anyways, let's look for another one. That was lucky. So 2 in a row. Now just gonna catch this one. This one's actually level 7, so I'll probably trade, even though in-game trades they give it to you at the same level it currently is. So it wouldn't be very useful to actually trade either one because they evolve the same level, use the same item to evolve. It's pretty just standard there, really. Just get them down to lower health. And don't die due to attack. That's annoying. But I do have 7 malls left, and yes, I think I'm going to use Rattata. I like Rattata. No, I don't. I hate Rattata. Why am I talking about Rattata? That does not exist. Just kill me with your peck, or don't kill me. I'm gonna beat down your hit points a bit more. See, Pikachu didn't feel affected by Poison Point. That's because it didn't use a contact move. But yeah, it has a pretty good ability. What Poison Point does is every time an opponent uses a move that makes contact, there is a 1/3 chance of it poisoning the other. So let's just hate this really annoying Feedu sound that you know. That means you have no health and catch the Nidoran Male. So we'll trade for the Nidoran Female later in the game. So I am going to keep one of them in the party. I don't want to nickname you because I hate when like people get a Pokemon with perfect IVs and they nickname it, then they trade it. I hate that. What just happened? Whenever health is done, I don't need that. Yeah, you can also find Mankeys on this route, but I don't want to. I'm just going to run. Yeah, blood using Runaway. You can. There's a guaranteed chance of running. Yes, die Rattata. Anyways. Next time on Pokemon Firered, we are going to go through the cave known as Moon. See you guys then!